Hey y'all, it is April 9th, 2012, VEDA Day 9. I hope you all had a happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. I did. I had a great day. So for lack of anything better to talk about today, I want to talk to you about my very first concert experience. I love going to go see live concerts. I think it's a lot of fun. I love going to listen to live music. I love all of it. So I wanted to share with you my very first concert going experience. In high school, I was a band nerd. I played in the marching band all 4 years of high school, and most of the time, one night a week, we had a night performance. One day a week, we had a night performance, and that was usually on Tuesday nights. I found out that one of my favorite bands that I really enjoyed listening to, the Ataris, were coming to Phoenix, to a place called Nita's Hideaway, which doesn't exist anymore, sadly. But they were coming to Phoenix, but it happened to be on a Tuesday night. So I was really bummed out that I would have to miss my favorite band. And it was kind of a big deal for me because it was the first time I would be going to a concert alone. And I think that's cool for a kid, that you get to go to a concert alone, not with your parents. You kind of just get to do everything on your own and go to a concert all by yourself and feel really cool. So the Ataris were coming on a Tuesday night, the night that we had band practice, and I was really bummed out because I was afraid I was going to miss them. So as it turned out, I decided that I was going to ditch practice. And this was like a big deal for me because I didn't ditch. I didn't ditch class. I didn't ditch band practice. I decided I was going to be cool and I was going to ditch band practice. So I had my parents, I think it was my mom, I had my mom take me to band practice and then leave. And then my brother came to pick me up a few minutes later, or maybe he was hiding around the corner. I think he was hiding around the corner. And I had him come pick me up and take me out to Nita's. And on the way there, I remember him asking me, you have a ride home to this. And I was like, yeah, sure. I totally have a ride home. Because sometime the week before, I had found out that a girl who was in some of my classes, who we sat next to each other a lot in class, she was going to the concert as well. We weren't really good friends, but I thought she could totally give me a ride home. So I told my brother, I'm like, yeah, totally, I have no problem getting a ride home, no big deal. And I think he asked me this because he said that he couldn't give me a ride home. So we get out to Nita's, and there's this mega ass line that's huge, and I find out that they have no tickets available to buy on site. And I'm pretty terrified. Feeling like I'm a little screwed. I'm pretty scared. So they eventually release some more tickets, and I get to go into the concert, and I have a really good time. I'm digging the music, digging the show, all that good stuff. And at one point, I see my friend there, and I asked her, I'm like, hey, can I get a ride home from the show? And she's like, no. So I am out here at a place that is fairly far away from my house. My parents don't know that I'm out here, and I don't have a way to get home. So once the show is over, I call my brother and I'm like, please come pick me up. I have no other way to get home. And he's like, sorry, I can't. So at this point, people are leaving the show. They're going home. The show's over. And I'm just kind of hanging around, freaking out, having no way to get home. So I finally do what I should have done from the very beginning, and tell my parents the truth. So I call my mother and I'm like, Mom, I'm out somewhere way far away. Actually, not at band practice, but at a concert. I have no way to get home. Can you please come get me? So I wait and I wait, and my mom finally comes to pick me up. And can I tell you that the car ride home from Nita's back to our house was probably the quietest car ride that has ever been. My mom was so mad at me. But the good thing is that, maybe I should feel bad about this. I really enjoyed myself at the concert. I had a good time. It was my first big concert all by myself. So, I was still going to have a good time regardless of how much I messed up. But I can tell you that I have been to many more concerts, and I have been honest and truthful about where I'm going and how I'm getting there and how I'm getting home. So that is, I guess, the moral of this story. Be honest, especially if it gets you stranded out in the middle of nowhere with no ride home. So that is the video for today. Maybe you have a great concert going or not so great concert going experience that you want to share with me. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Toodles!